Welcome back. I'm Ronnie Mervis with Mervis Diamond Importers. We're going to talk about cut, the most important of the 4 C's. Previously, we've spoken about shape, and I made the point that one should not confuse shape with cut. Shape is demonstrated by what I'm showing you right now. It's the actual physical shape of the diamond, and it is a radiant cut. Another example of cut, a shape would be this one. This is round, and it's a traditional, exactly like it says, round. Now, cut means a different thing altogether. Cut, as opposed to shape, relates to the exact proportions of a diamond. Now, this beautiful diamond that I'm holding up, and I've got you fooled, it's not a diamond, it's a replica. I wish it was a diamond because it's bigger than my fist and it would be worth about, I don't know, take a guess, 50 million, but it's not. It shows you, however, the angles of the diamond. At the top, we have the crown above this is called the girdle. The edge along the side is called the girdle. Everything above the girdle is called the crown. Everything below the girdle is called the pavilion. And the one in the middle facing you is the table. Now, you don't have to remember these words, but you do have to remember the main point that I'm about to make, and I haven't made it yet. The beauty of the diamond, and that's it, beauty. Everything is about beauty. The beauty of the diamond comes from the way the diamond absorbs and returns light back to the eye. In a well-cut diamond, diamond comes in through the top, refracts around, comes back to the top. You get the maximum brilliance, the maximum fire, the maximum scintillation, sparkle, and many other beautiful words which I can keep pointing out to you. Time doesn't permit us. But really, you get the beauty, fire, flash, excitement of the diamond. I'm now going to give you a graphic demonstration of what we've been talking about. The camera will show you an outline of a perfectly cut diamond. You'll see that, I don't know if you can see it, I hope the camera can get it, there's a little arrow showing you light coming in, refracting around internally, bouncing back up out the diamond. All the light in this diagram is coming back out at the top, and so the diamond is very bright. 2 of the most common mistakes made when people cut diamonds is that the diamond is either cut too shallow or too deep. Here's what happens if it's wrong. At the top we have a well cut. Here we have one that is just a little bit too deep. And you'll see that the light coming in is refracting incorrectly at the bottom and leaking out at the bottom. You're losing light. It's inefficient. That's because the diamond is too deep. Here to the right, there is a diamond that is too shallow. And let's go back a little bit, try and visualize that distance, get an idea in your mind. Here you can see it's deeper, and there you can see it's shallower. Some of the light which should be coming out to your eye over there is coming out at the side and getting lost. Now we're going to go down to 2 more examples where it's even more overstated. Here is one too deep. That one is just a little deep. This is too deep. And you can see light is leaking out of the bottom. Instead of all of the light coming out at the top, half the light is coming out at the top, the rest is leaking out. And here we have one which is really much too shallow, too shallow, and again you can see light is leaking out at the bottom. The result, if you buy a diamond that is too deep or too shallow or faulty in many other ways, we can't get into all of it right now, you are losing brilliance. So you're paying $1, but you're getting 70 cents worth. I'd far prefer it for your $1 or your $100 or your $1,000 or your $10,000. You got all the money's worth of light back, because the diamond is meant to be beautiful. A diamond has value for 2 reasons. One is it's a very rare mineral, it's hard to come by, and a tremendous amount of work goes into mining it, getting these diamonds out of the ground and putting them on your finger, or on her finger we should say. And the purpose of putting it there is because we want the maximum light, brilliance, excitement out of it, and there is no reason to lose any of that. So watch for cut. Get the best cut you can get. I would like to tell you that we're going to talk about, in the next 3 or 4 clips, we're going to talk about color, clarity, and carat weight. They're all important, but in the end, they can't all be equally important. Some have to be more important than others. Some have to be less important than others. As long as we're talking about the most important C, at this stage, I think it's appropriate for me to tell you that the most important C of the 4 C's is cut, because it determines the brilliance. And if you have a brilliant stone, you can afford to compromise somewhere else. But if you have a less than brilliant stone, there is no point in picking it up anywhere else. You just can't do it. So go for the best cut you can go for each and every time. Thank you. Ronnie Mervis signing off. Please don't go away. We'd like to see you back, because in the next clip, we're going to talk about clarity. Thank you.